we're in late August, September, fighting for a spot. We feel confident that we can, keep on pushing and get to where we want to be.
Teams can get hot in the playoffs, and anything can happen. So our first goal is you got to get in.
A lot of people might think that not going to happen, with the Dodgers always in our division, but you never know. And for me, anything's possible. Let people sleep on the Rockies.
Let them sleep. That is the prevailing feeling for the Rockies heading into this season. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside PointsBet All Access. I'm Michael Spencer. The Rockies know that no one outside the clubhouse has high or really any expectations for them this season. And to be honest, they're okay with that. The newest member of the Rockies making his presence known this weekend down in Arizona, Randal Grichuk, had a solo shot yesterday. Rockies hoping that is a sign of things to come. They made the trade for him in order to get another power bat in the lineup and hopefully compete in a stacked NL West. Grichuk, one of those players who believes this team can prove the doubters wrong.
Super excited. Obviously, they had signed Bryant already, and at that point, that shows that they're not throwing the towel in and saying it is what it is. We're in a tough division, and we're just kind of going to do a rebuild. So that was exciting to see and know it's a tough division, but there's a lot of talent on this team, and hopefully we can sneak up and have a good year and fun year.
Well, as you heard from Grichuk, the signing of Kris Bryant has brought new life to that Rockies clubhouse. I caught up with Bryant down in Arizona. We talked about what he hopes to bring to the organization and why he thinks this team could surprise some people this season.
Congratulations, Kris. Welcome to the Colorado Rockies.
Kris Bryant in purple pinstripes might look a little odd at first, but if you ask Bryant, he'd tell you this was meant to be.
Going through the draft process there, I just felt like the third pick was always circled for me. I thought that's where I was going to go.
In 2013, the Rockies had the third pick in the draft, but Bryant didn't make it that far.
The Chicago Cubs select Kris Bryant.
Instead, the Cubs selected him second overall.
High drive, deep to left, out of here, we're tied.
And he ended up in Chicago, where he won Rookie of the Year. Then MVP, and helped the Cubs in their 108-year World Series drought.
It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
Now, Bryant is hoping to bring that winning culture to Colorado.
It's a challenge, for me, and I'm built for challenges. I really enjoyed, playing in Chicago and 108 years winning a World Series. That was a huge challenge, and I've been through that, so hopefully I can bring some of that experience here.
When you sign a big deal like you do, I think that obviously comes with a certain amount of pressure. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that, and how do you respond to that?
Of course. I mean, but I've been playing under pressure for my whole career. Honestly, I look back on some of the things that I've been through and just kind of shake my head sometimes. And it's my first, was it 2015? I had a billboard outside of Wrigley Field before I even got called up. I look back on those times, I'm like, that's a lot of pressure to put myself through. That's the epitome of pressure right there. And I felt like I came through, quite all right with that. So, I just for me, it's just showing up and trying to be the same dude every day.
In his first big league season, Bryant and the Cubs surpassed expectations by winning the wild card. The same type of success he thinks he can repeat in his first season in Colorado.
In 2015, we were a really young team, just didn't really understand the weight or the pressure that was kind of on our shoulders at the time. And you kind of look here, there's a lot of young guys that have unbelievable talent. There's a lot of talent here that, like I said, people don't talk about, and sometimes that's a pretty fun place to be because, you just go out there, reckless and careless and just be young and go out there and play the game that we have our whole lives. And, a lot of the times that kind of brings the best out of you.
Now, Rockies fans are certainly hoping that will be the case this coming